Hello. I'm almost ready to go. I just want to set up quickly. I want to set up the... wait up. I want to set up the exclamation mark drops on the chat bot. I might already have the custom command there, but it's most likely with where is it? Stream elements, there you go. Okay, and the link to the chat. I mean, this is on... Is this Twitch? Yeah, it's on Twitch. Drops are only on Twitch. Just a moment, let me do start as well. I don't know, I'm just gonna play the bear, I guess, until then. I'm just gonna do some POE while I'm chatting about it, right? Let's see if it works. Exclamation mark drops. It's ugly. Why isn't there like a space there? I don't know. Let me see the other stuff here. Looks good. Yo, maybe I can play some of my Spectre builds. Maybe I can play some of the Spectre builds, huh? I was supposed to do the next Ascendancy. I could get this one. Or this one. Because I'm not allowed to use the charms, right? Slowly, slowly. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Wait. Hikuani, activate the ancient beacon. Alright, let's do the Hikuani. I'm not in a hurry to do the next turn.
More of this wretched technology. Best confer with Alva. Rattling ball!
Boom. Ending here. I didn't hear no ding here. Let's go. The countdown timer, that it's for the announcement that they're gonna have.
Power awaits within.
Wait, where was that? Was it down here? Yeah, it's around here somewhere. Is it two of them though? I wish this was more visible when it's fully charged. Like, it's not that great at the moment. Yo, I'm so slow, I can't move. Can I get rid of these, please? Hello, Aizen. I am late, yeah, I was late. I mean, I intentionally started later because the stream is only in 1 hour and 40 minutes, right? I was preoccupied with other stuff around here. What are your hopes for the 0.5? What do you think it will happen? Do we get a good patch? Delve? I also think it's Delve. Yeah, but the end game though.
Seems there's something to this vile wizardry after all.
I think it was DM that said that Delve doesn't make any sense if they're reworking the end game. Because Delve is outside of the end game, right? It's outside of the Atlas. It's like its own thing. So they might do like Delve the next one. At the moment, they're not happy with the endgame. Yeah, that's what they're working on though. That's what they... Most likely that would be the main focus of the stream as well. The endgame. Mapping is too random. Leveling is so good though. Leveling and making your builds and trying to figure out what you wanna do with your build is very, very good. And the way it feels to play the game. The endgame though... I agree, it can become very tedious. Especially for the endgame bosses. Yeah, the bosses need more boss-specific loot like we have in POE1, that's for sure. Like certain stuff that you can farm only in... We do have some Arbiter units, right? We do have some that drops only there, but it's not great, is it? It's not that much variety. And we also had that Siri dropping some decent stuff, but not great. Level 10. What Siri? Hope the market does not go crazy like last league.
That's both of them.
I expect stuff and mistakes to happen with the economy and certain stuff that is not balanced, and people are finding ways to break the game well into 1.0. So I wouldn't hope for that. Like, I just hope they get the game correctly. I don't care that much about Trade League, that's the difference though. I don't wanna do Trade League, no. I think I'll start straight up into... I think I was going here... Where was I going with this? Here? Ah yeah, dimensional big spawn. Yeah, but last league some items that should go for like 2-3x got to 30 to 40 divines, even more. Yeah, you mean it was inflation or what? I don't even know though, like I haven't played that much. I haven't played too much into the temple meta. Whenever the temple meta started, I started playing SSF and I didn't care much about Trade League. After we were done, yeah. The music here though. So many phases, I haven't played this fight for so long in a very long time.
Don't give anything for free, do they?
Yo, I want to get the scepter, right? On this build though. Fury of the Mountain, we want to rampage right at level 41. Okay. What the hell? My movement speed. Why am I so slow? Why am I so slow? Mega lol. Plus 1 level of all melee skills. Requires 24 dex and it's actually worse than mine. I won't say better, but it's worse. Okay. Take your time. Did I want it to get I don't remember if I wanted to get scepter or not on the build. Let me try and figure it out. I do want to get this one, and I do want to get the stuff here, like extra damages stuff. Extra damages lightning, then getting the... Was this one max lightning res? Yeah. You know what, I'm gonna keep this one for now. 1 hour and a half. 1 hour and 30 minutes. Salvage. Salvage. Slam. Slam it is. Mole. Furious Slam, Herald of Ash, Ferocious Roar. Infernal Cry, Raging Cry, Efficiency 1. Herald of Ash. What do I have here? Magnified Herald, Deadly Herald, Vitality 2. And on the Furious Slam, I have Fist of War, Magnified Herald, Fire Attunement. That's fine. And on Maul, I have a Rapid Attacks 1 and Rage 1. I can probably do something better as a third one. Let's see what I have here. Armor Militia, Armor Break, Ambrosia. What? That's odd. Brink. This is interesting though, because it helps build up the stun. Killing blows from special strike skills against real monster get 2 of the modifiers 20 seconds. I could go for Behead and try to get them with Maul, right? I can get Cool and Behead, right? Do we have Cool? Where's Cooling Strike? It's a 4. I can try going for Behead, why not? Just for fun, right? Why not? Let's see how it feels to get the mods from enemies, because I haven't played with that at all. The Matla and Waterways. Let's make sure I get the killing blow with that honor here.
Let's see if these as vicious as service is. End of the line.
Cash.
I believe these things still work.
Yo, okay, this is the rare. What mods do I have? X energy shield prevents recovery. That kind of trash. I stolen the mods. I have extra energy shield now. And I prevent recovery. For no reason at all. Thief. No, I lost them. Wait, did I lose them when I used the lever or just 20 seconds passed and that's it? Might as well 20 seconds passed. What is this? Extra cold damage, extra physical damage or? Okay, now I'm gonna be strong. No! Help! I'm running. Because this character is moving really slowly. Right? I'm always sprinting. And I sprinted into them, into a Giga Stun. Help! It's so weird that you get respawns after you die. I don't know why they made that decision. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense for me, but whatever. And also on the maps, I hope they change that. That would be so good. Like on the maps, if you die for any reason at all during a map, then the whole map gets deleted and only the boss remains. Why is that? Like, what? Why? Like all the league mechanics that are on the map, all the remaining monsters, everything gets deleted. I hope that was a bug and not a feature. If that was a feature, I'm disappointed. Because it's a bad one. Oh, what? Look at that fish. These are the ones that murdered me here. This choke point. He died from Ignite. He died from Ignite because I missed her. What? The realm is restarting? Downtime will be approximately 15 minutes? My god. Canal lever.
Monstrous wretch!
Huh? What did I miss? Ah, it's here. Wait, did I need a better fire hair somewhere? Yeah, I have 10 fire hairs. 12, 10 cold. I mean, lightning res is kinda low. That's 12, so it's not that big of a deal. Yo. Castle. What is this minion? No, I need to go here. Need to go here. I hope we get fire damage evoke as well, because fire damage sucks. So bad. Probably the worst of the elements.
Monstrous wretch!
I wonder also if they have like a statement related to the fact that they are late. They're so late with the league, like 1 month at least late. Almost 2 months actually. If you are to take their word for the 4-month cycles, right? It's gonna be nearly 6. If not 6? Wait, it's basically end of May. End of May, beginning of June is basically 6 months, right? And the previous league launched in 12th of December. So it's gonna be almost 6 months instead of 4. Holy shit. That's a lot. I don't like the realm restart stuff. Oh well. Would be so cool if minions would be allowed to use this support gem. Where is it? Fist of War. Would be nice to be able to use this on minions that have slams. And specters as well. No, not again. Not again. Balakunda. One hour, 16 minutes.
That's done. It's done.
Okay. I might be... Wait. This is more spirit, but it needs dex. I don't have dex. I don't want to have dex.
Rewind there quick. Take your time. It's a deal. Be wary.
Wait. Gems. Spirit. That's a bit better. And the buff? Okay.
First Keth, now what's that? Which ancient city will we dredge up next?
Dredge. The drone city. Probably gonna get interrupted before I find the next one.
Another city, lost to the ravages of time. Monstrous wretch!
How much ammo do I have now? 1000. Hate to hurry though. Find the next one. I gotta say, I kinda like the wolf form more. Yo, I wanna have bleed. Can you imagine if they rework bleed? If they add sword and that we have a working bleed? Like a bleed that actually does something? I like bleed. I like it in POE1 as well. Like I played a bunch of bleed gladiator back in the day.
I'm surrounded! The Greyhawk sees me now.
I'm surrounded. What was that slow? Now that I'm playing this melee class, I understand the pain. Like some stuff I'm not dealing with as a minion. Like I never noticed this is such a huge slow. I'm always shocking now. Yo, where is it? Why did I lose it? Did I lost the goddamn behead buff? I didn't get it at all. No, not this one. It's on the other side. Gargantuan mana flask. Increase charges. Increase amount recovered.
Monstrous wretch! No hope.
Got him. Got him. What the hell? I got this sword. Wait. One of these guys killed me, but I think it was a rare. Copium. Okay, at least I got the waypoint on the other side before the realm restarts. Realm. I think I might do like a quick round of TFT while the realm is down.
See me. That's a
Just before the... yeah. Cause I don't want to wait and stall for 15 minutes while the realm is down. Maybe it will be longer, shorter, I don't even know. Early access. Return of the Ancients. Twitch TV, Path of Exile. Do we have? No, we don't have the stream yet. Ah, this is the last stream.
Crimson sent us a little bit of a breakdown of how this is potentially going to be.
Ah, it was a race. I see. Yeah. I'll just do a quick TFT until the announcement drops. Let me see here. Text. Do I have that text? Where was it? That text. Okay. Quick TFT until stream POE2 stream starts. Can I point into that direction? Let me see. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Quick TFT. Teamfight tactics. Teamfight tactiques. I think I played quite a lot of this now, like in the past month or so. Wait up, I need to screenshot something on the other screen. Okay. Burnout. About what do you mean for POE2? I want not to get burned out. There is a patch going on. Like they said, there's a realm restart and the server's gonna be down for 15 minutes. So yeah, I'm not good at stalling content. So I'm doing another game in the meanwhile for 1 hour. Doing some TFT. Yo, I need to change the category on Twitch. Let me change the teamfight tactics. Just to not get banned. I think you get banned. I'm kidding. Joking. Really? Anima? Do I wanna try Anima? Base groove even.
Let's finish this quickly.
I could try doing Anima early if I get the Briar Jinx. Yo, Astereus, hello. How are you? I still wanna keep my option open for her Cho'Gath though. This one can go. Let's go to Primordial. I might do Darkstar as well. But I might also do some Anima shenanigans early. If I get the Anima. If I don't get, I'm not doing Anima. Got another Samir. Recurve Bow. Random Champion. twice per stage. Nasus. No, I don't like that one. Silver Spoon. Silver Spoon is okay. Also, this is okay as well. I'll go for that one. Okay, let's go Brawler then. Don't have anything good here. I could go for him instead, it's a bit better unit. Sword. Deer. Wait up, I'm gonna read, I had to focus up here. Last stretch of my master's program fortunately means I won't have time for the new league, at least until after my thesis is finished, but still super hyped for the reveal. I mean, with these 6-month leagues, I mean, you'll have plenty of time to play. we have 6-month leagues now, so it's fine. There's ample time. Pain. Pain, pain, pain. Primordial Brawler. Alright, I'll get that on now. There's also this other Brawler. So I didn't get the Anima though. Unfortunate. This guy's doing Primordial. Oh my god, he has Kaisa. He has double Kaisa. Holy. Come on, carry me, Savira. Kill her. Unfortunate. Gun Goddess. Wait, what can I do? Primordial Replicator, Sniper, Timebreaker. Sniper? Do I have a sniper? I have this sniper. There's a sniper. Should I do Sniper Brawler? Let's do like a new team here. Let's do Sniper Brawler. Let's have all the snipers and then the small brawlers as well. Okay, I know I don't have time catch here. Okay, 10 gold. I can try Sniper Brawler. Trick or shop. I mean, I can also go Dark Star. This guy might not play, he might play these. Because I have the items for Kaisa. Shit. I have Mordekaiser as well. Murder Kaiser. Let's give him this item. Sure. No, I'm losing. Stargazers, a lot of stargazers for no point, no reason. Primordians. This guy's doing the stargazer. I think he's gonna move the items to Lulu. This guy's doing Primordians. Dark Star maybe? I think he might go. I don't even know. I think this guy wants Primordians as well. What? How? At level 5 you have 2% chance to get a 4 cost unit. There's a 2% chance. And this is a unit he needs in the build. There's a lot of Primordials. I'm playing I think I'm playing this build. I'm playing with Dark Star. I'm not playing this. I'm gonna do Dark Star Hawks. Or maybe I can do the other Dark Stars. Should I do the other Dark Stars? With Karma. I got another tier. It's 2 gold.
I will remember your name and shout it to the heavens.
I'll pick it up afterwards. Okay, I am getting the Dark Stars though.
Meet your fate.
So this is the only one that has Kaisa. He only has 2 of them. I'll sell this. Let me grab my item. Belt. Armor is fine as well. Not the belt, Dad. Darkstar replicator, right? Gain a golden item remover and 4 random components. Luxury subscription. 5 cost, 2 star, 1 cost, and 5 gold. Gain the package again. I like this one. This one's also very good. This one's also very good. Win out. When it's level 9, immediately level to 10 and gain 8 free shop rerolls. Gain 6 XP now. Now let's go for luxury subscription. I feel lucky. I got Shen. Damn it. This is a replicator, right? Mecha Voyager. I got Shen. I felt lucky, but it's actually bad. It's the Vanguard, it's a Bastion. Bulwark Bastion. So it's just 5 gold, I guess. It's just 5 gold.
Battle for eons.
I can definitely play it for now. 52 minutes. 50. I have a countdown timer as well, and behind my face here. Down here. Behind my chair. The mouse goes behind my chair apparently. I'm losing. But it's fine. It's fine to lose. It's fine to lose because I get more gold. I get more gold on the last streak. That's okay, because I need level 7 to roll. And level 7. What do I need? Speed, attack speed, and increase their size. 4 cost and 3 cost. YOLO. 2 cost Mipsy. It's one of the champions we need.
Finally, some action.
Okay, so with the rod, I can just give it to him.
My eyes are open.
Where's the Primordial dude with the Kaisa? My god, I'm so weak though. There we go, finally. Finally. Okay, and I don't need this one any longer. I can get in it. What can I get in here? The Vanguard, Darkstar, yeah. And I can get Mipsy as well. Not yet. Not worth. Okay, next round I'm getting him out and getting Mipsy and Ilo in. Okay, this guy has 2 of these as well. Is that the same? Is that the same person that I was seeing earlier? What do I get out? Him. Yeah. Go out. I need a gold. Darkstar. Okay, now it's time to scout. This guy has 2 Kaisa. This guy has no Kaisa. Okay, it's only 2 Kaisa out. That's fine. Gold. Okay, I need items for her. What are the items? Let me roll a bit. Can I get this one in? It's not needed yet. Protectors of all. Yes! I'm still on the last trick though. Okay, I broken it. I won. I won the round. Yo, component heist. Hold the line. Now I have to do the reroll. I have to do the reroll. Oh my god, she's gone.
My god doesn't want peace.
Oh man. What do I wanna give up her? I'm gonna get it later. Nice, Lissandra. Eloy. Oh, I need this one. I cannot get it though, only if I lock. I think I'll just lock it. I'm gonna get the Tam Kench instead of the Pantheon. I hope I win this round. Kaisa carry me. Yes. No! Yes! Do I lock it? Nah, I'm not locking it, because I need to roll more. I need to get more of the units out from here. Okay, Mordekaiser, I'm sorry about that. Nearly got this one. That's kind of cool. Let's give the rod to her, why not? I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna slow roll at 7, I'm not wasting my gold yet. Like, I'm still winning, I think. I might be still winning, not against the first place though. I think this guy is very strong. He also has this big mastery. He's gonna delete my tank and then he comes straight to my carry and I'm dead. Damn it. It's fun. It was unavoidable. Unavoidable loss. Tiny? I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it because I have one cost here. I have Cho'Gath, I have Lissandra. I'll get this one to get it out of the pot. I have the small one I can use on her, on the other one. This guy has 3. I think that's all of the Kaisa though. So, how do I deal with this? I have to use it here. Then I have to do it this. And I'll eventually get this one. The other tiny ones I can use on Lissandra if I get more. No! No! I thought I will not lose anymore with this unit. I need to hold down. I need to hold for her. Kaisa. Otherwise I'm losing the game. Whew. I did it. I did it. I need one more of these ones and I have that one as a 3-star as well. I'm still losing though. I think I'm still losing here. Let's see. Let's see if he can go through my tank. Because I can barely kill his tank. Nice. Okay, I won. And I have 10 gold left. Like, I'm not gonna roll down now. for these units. I'm waiting for the level 8.
So long as this bow remains.
I need an armor and a crit. If I have enough gold to here, hold on. This works as well. This works as well. I'll give the armor to her, and I can make the Rabadon here. This one can go on him. One Lysandra, please. No. Come on, give me a Lysandra. I'm rolling for Lysandra. Damn it. Almost getting the Mordekaiser as well. Oh. Come on, give me Lysandra. No. Shit. That's him. This guy's strong. Problem is, if I lose a lot of units, then all of his AoE spellcasters can hit my backline as well, like that. Yep. God damn it! I'm almost lost. I have to win now, the next round. I got Mordekaiser as well. I didn't get another one of these. I have a 3 here. I need one more. I might fight him or him. Like, I have a big front line here. Like, what the hell? I should survive a lot of his damage. He also has nice front line though. And damage. I won. These are all the people that tried to do Primordial and they got destroyed. That's another Dark Star. I don't know if I get to use it though. Please give me Lysandra. Is all I'm asking. Who has Lysandras though? Nobody. I think I'm dead though. I might be dead. Let's see if I made the right choice. I did not. I did not, because it should have been in the other spot. I'm gonna get targeted by these guys quite easily after they go to my tank. I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. This is a crazy build though. Like this Lulu build, let me have a look. So who is this VV Lizzie V Stargazer? So what is he using? What was he using? Let me see here. What am I doing? Lulu, Jax, Aatrox, Twisted Fate, Maokai, Emilio, and Pantheon. Whatever. One more. I have time for one more. 35 minutes. Where is it? Do we have anything else there? Like, it's only the countdown, right? "35 minutes." Okay, let me check something here. Come on, game, load up. I'm honestly trying to go into the next announcement that we have in 35 minutes with no expectations, like in terms of minions, I mean, because I don't want to be disappointed. I mean, whatever it is, that's what we're gonna play, right? Ooh, we got her, Morgana. Bewitches all augments to prismatic tier. Damn. Damn, son. Anima. Wait, this is an anima angle. I never made it work though. I might try, because I did get a Primordial Anima, right? I have her. I just need the Eloy. I need Eloy or her Aurora. And then losing. Timo. Six. What is this? What is this? Lesser champion duplicator. Random emblem. After 3 rounds, gain a tactician's cape. Subscription service. Oh my god.
A bargain is due.
The time for talk is over.
Space Groove? Do I go Space Groove? I can lock it though. That's a time breaker. Yeah, he needs to go in ASAP. There's also the time breaker. Rogue. Good luck with that. He still wins though. He still wins. I don't have enough damage. I don't even know. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't. Screw that. I'm not playing Timo. So What about this? Flexible. I might not go for the Primordial though. If I get better Brawler. Do I go for this one? Thumb can't even, I already have them. I have this unit as well. So I can go Timebreaker very fast with this. I need the Emilio and Pantheon. I had Pantheon earlier though. This guy loses with a 3-star. Tough luck. I'm selling this unit. Screw it. Can you copy of a 3-cost champion you own? I don't own any 3-cost. I'll do this one because I'm gonna use it on him. So I'm using Timebreaker, Bruises.
No time to waste. Cool future armor at 100%.
I have better rogues though. And I can get a better brawler in here as well. I need Melio Pantheon actually. I don't need a brawler necessarily. This guy's gonna defeat me, like he has so many units. He's level 6. There's no way I can go to his front line. Unless I do like, nah. Yeah, it was a bit iffy. There we go. So we get this one in. We get this one soon. I can still keep this rogue, right? Just for her, more damage on her. Once I get Pantheon, I'm replacing this one with Pantheon. And I'm gonna get Melio in here somehow as well. I mean, Melio instead of her. Yeah. And Pantheon instead of the Maokai for now. $25 minutes. This is the best way to make the time go away. Because I'm actually really focused on here and I can't even notice how the time goes. How many rounds do I have left until I get 2 more rounds? Okay, I got him. So the rogue goes away, and then I can do this as well. I have 4 time breakers already. It's kind of nutty. Additional 50% attack speed. Eight swords, not. No, what are the. What is that?
The time for talk is over.
Shit. Man. I'll have to go. I'll have to do something like this. And like this. Come on, Riven, defeat his mastery. La vida loca. His name is La vida loca. Expected unexpectedness. Roll 3 dice can vary zeros based on their total. Sword overflow. Yep, I need sword overflow. Oh my god, this is also good. I'll get the swords. I'll get the swords. It's exactly what I need. I need a lot of swords. What do I need? I need a rogue, right? A replicator is also good though. I'll wait a bit. Let's give it to her. For now. Replicator brawler. Nah, she goes. I'm not doing that. Yep. Starting to win. What's this? 2 XP. 21 minutes. Let's go. I need a rogue, right? Let's find like this one. I think might want something like this. Yo, I should have re-rolled. I'm rolling now on level 6, it's fine. Banana. Got smacked by a banana.
At peace with yourself?
Yes.
You will be.
Milio. Nice. I think I need to give this one to Milio. Although it's good on her as well. It's also good on Riven. I'll keep it on Riven though, because she's gonna get the item as well. I'm also tempted to give the blue buff to Ezreal, but I don't think it's needed if you ask me.
No time to waste.
Wow. Are there time breakers or what? No. Yeah, blue buff is not doing a whole lot on Riven though. I think. So I might give it to Milio instead. It is what it is. Gold.
Cool future armor at 100%.
Okay. Okay, let's move it. Let's move this over to Milio. I'm soon getting stage 4, so I might get Riven or other 4 costs that are on. That's fine. It's expected to lose it when I'm still rolling for units.
No time to waste.
They cannot go unpunished.
Riven items.
No looking back.
What I should like? Crit tier. Sword armor. I think I'll go sword belt for her. Yep. Once I get this one, I'm just gonna level. It doesn't seem like the other units are there. Money Monsoon, 2 Hand of Justice. Bronze for life. No. I don't need items though. I gold. I think gold is good. Rascal is also not bad. But I don't have a good user for that. I'll just go for money. This one ain't gonna happen, so maybe I upgrade Maokai. What a Fate Weaver? I still need to get this unit as well, and then I level. Tokyo Girl got destroyed. I'm getting gold. I mean, I can use the meanwhile. What did I get here? Oh, I got an Ezreal. Oh no. Finally. Okay, at this point I'm no longer holding and I'm only leveling. Like, I have the units here. I have whatever. I have the units. It's fine. I just need to level to get them in. Maokai and Cho'Gath. And then Jin. And she's gonna be gone. No! Oh my god, this guy is gonna murder me. Maybe? Come on! No way. No way I couldn't hit him. Shit. 12 minutes! Wait. Is the game taking longer? Nah, it's gonna end in 12 minutes. Starlight tax. Next I can last. The next copy. And 2 gold. I'll go this. I'll go Yasuo. Because I'm gonna use this one on him, on the caster. I'm gonna use the Hex. What is this? Let's have like separated like this. Nice.
I've got this space-time on lock.
I still want level 8, right? But I can reroll. I can reroll the 3 rolls. For Pantheon maybe. Or even this guy. One more round. Nice.
The world is my feast.
Let's give him this one, why not? More magic trash. Yo, this guy has a golden egg. A big one. I'm stealing his egg. Yorkshire EU Northeast. 9 minutes.
I'll give you the easy way out.
Okay, what do I get from him? Nice. I got the rod. I had the crit. And double MR. I had a crit. Come on, give me another crit. Why do I keep getting those? Fine. Fine. So we do this. And I do this. For the other tank. Yes. Eight minutes. I'm gonna quit the game if I'm gonna quit this game if the stream starts. And I didn't finish. This guy's strong. This guy is very strong. I might lose to this guy. By the looks of it. I couldn't delete his tank though. The banana guy. I got some free heroes though. I don't need the heroes any longer. And level. Fine. I'm gonna wait a bit for the gold. Okay, he cannot go past my front line now. What was the damage? Milio. Milio dealt more damage. If I get Jean, I get to change her. I didn't get it though. I need more tank items. I need more tank items and maybe another item for him. For Milio, another AP item. Like... yeah, maybe he will spit out tier. Or a belt even. I think a belt would be very cool if he spits out a belt. Yeah, this guy is doomed. Vega, I'm sorry, mate. You lost this time around. Five minutes left. 5 minutes left until we get the stream. I mean, I'll take this one, I guess. What did he spit out? Ooh, that's a good item. I'll get the adaptive helm for him. I mean, why not? Let's give this one to Kaisa? Or this? Let's give it to the frontliner. It's a good item for the frontliner anyway. I can change it afterwards to Jean if I get Jean. But for now, Kaisa works fine. Yo, yo, my even got into their backline. This guy he needed one more win to get the egg. Let's see if he gets it. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like he gets the egg. That's really unfortunate for him. He got the top 6 instead of an egg. There we go. I got the Eradicator. I'm losing the rogue, right? Whatever. I'm losing the rogue bonus, but instead I'm gaining a better unit. A better Dark Star. And I get sniper bonus as well. Which is I think better than the rogue bonus. In this build. This is the guy that won against me earlier, right? Yep. The banana guy. This guy beat me every round. I got top 4 though. There's 3 minutes left, so it's okay to lose soon. Let me think, do I go level? Do I go level and get Corki? Yeah, I go level. And maybe I also get Jin. Two minutes.
It cannot go unpunished.
Infinity Edge. I need tank items, right? I said I need tank items. Let's do this one. Bramble. Let's go level. Now I roll. Meeple Conduit. No, I need Fate Weaver. I need Corki. Come on, where is one Corki? I'll go for her then. I didn't get Corki. No, his Fiora is in my back line. I'm dead. I'm so dead. Just in time though. Just in time for the stream. Let me quickly change the category on Twitch so we get drops, right? Whoever is here gets the drops. Path of Exile 2. Third place, good. And where is the stream? Twitch, right? Twitch. Where's Path of Exile? What? Huh? Where is it? Where is the stream? Click here to watch. I was here. Where is that text thingy? Really? So 2K is not supported here. Let's have it a little bit lower sound.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Rogers, Game Director on Path of Exile 2, and welcome to
Boggers.
GGG Live. We have a huge amount of stuff to share today, so it's going to be a good one. Twitch drops are enabled on today's live stream,
Ooh.
so you'll be able to claim the Red Queen's font hideout decoration by following the instructions below. Okay, so with that out of the way, time to roll the trailer for Path of Exile 2, Return of the Ancients.
Let's see.
Those in darkness. Once lay dormant. Now return. We who came before rise again. Behold, the first edict.
The origins of divinity. Dirty new endgame areas. New Arbiter Pinnacle boss. Rite of the Nameless. Ritual reward. So this was ritual, not delve. Ritual Pinnacle boss. The Dreamer, yeah, this is the bridge, right? That was a tree?
We become one.
The hare and the raven. Delirium River.
You are completely alone.
Wow. New Delirium Pinnacle boss. Runes of Aldur is the league. Remnants? Kalguran skills. Spectres. Spectres. Those are new spectres. I saw new monsters. What is that? Expedition Pinnacle boss. Masters of the Earth.
It's your last.
Continue the search. See what you can find.
More trees? Yo, it looks different.
Now see how your story ends.
Is this a new game? Is this still POE2? Martial artist ascendancy. I don't see minions here. No swords. There's no sword.
Face us is to face oblivion.
There's no sword. There's no swords. No. No bleed, no swords. I mean, they did a whole lot of changes.
So as you can see, there's just so much going on in Return of the Ancients, it's hard for even us to keep track of it all. Now, we promised that this one was going to revamp the endgame, and I'm very excited to talk about it. But first,
What
we've
is
got
this?
to talk about the League. So to
This
do that,
is
I'm gonna hand things over to
Wisps,
Mark.
I think.
Hi, I'm Mark Roberts, Game Director on Path of Exile. Now,
For those of you who are new to Path of Exile, each time we release an update, we
Giga
also
new.
release a new league. Not only do we have a new economy, but we also introduce new content through the campaign, which gives you a fresh play experience right from the start of the game, as well as new mechanics, storylines, and in-game bosses. In the Runes of Eldur League, you will encounter a man being attacked by the undead in Clearfell. After
that's the
saving
thing
him,
which saved
he
me.
introduces himself as Pharaoh, a young blacksmith trying to bring back the ancient art of Ezomite runesmithing. He has been collating his discoveries in a tome and is keen to show you how runesmithing works. By inscribing symbols on these ancient Ezomite remnants, you can create all manner of old magics.
Wow, there's
on doing
animations
so,
as well.
The corpses of the nearby undead are revived and infused with some of the latent power, making for a difficult fight.
He's running, look at him. He's covering behind. Only rats in this game, man.
After
You'll
defeating
have to
these
do
monsters,
everything yourself.
Pharaoh realizes that runesmithing is a dangerous business, and he is going to need the help of someone a little more martially inclined to discover these secrets.
Look at the loot,
He
though.
lends you his tome and asks that you note down anything you discover when you return to him.
Yo, true, Asereus. Look at the new
In each area
enemies,
in the
though.
Runes of Eldur League, you will find a remnant. And as you approach it, you will notice that some symbols are already present, and some are waiting for you to fill them in. Depending on which symbols are already present, you will have different options for which items you can create using this magic. For example, if you combine Tempest and Lightning, you can create an Orb of Augmentation.
Wow. Game saver. There's some new enemies there. Those are some new enemies. Orb of Augmentation.
But
The
be
economy is
careful.
gonna suffer.
The symbols used to craft the items also empower the monsters around the remnant, who
But
will
the
be revived as
economy-
undead to fight again with different properties depending on what
Yo,
runes
yo,
you
yo!
used.
Look at that! Look at that!
So,
There's like a
if you use a fire rune in your
Pose a
recipe,
mandible
the
of some
monsters will
kind.
be empowered with fire.
look at this one,
Or if you use a moon rune,
like a
lunar
lightning
beams will rain down
lightning
as you fight the
scorpion.
monsters.
Look. I mean,
After the fight, break the remnant to receive the item you crafted.
the two-tailed scorpion had a laser. Yeah.
As you get higher level, you will start to find remnants with more slots for more runes,
Venomous
allowing
rune
you to
of
craft
training.
rarer items. As the number of slots increases though, more waves of monsters will be added, with each wave being empowered by more and more of the runes. And this can get pretty dicey, because some of the runes can have powerful effects.
There is some sort of not frozen mandible or something similar to that. There's Verissimo on the ground.
Like the Oath rune, which will cause one monster to be nominated as a leader, spawning waves of minions. The leader itself will be invincible, but killing its
Oh, look
minions
at
will
that.
deal damage to it.
Look at that. If we can Spectre that one, it's gonna be really cool. Look at that monstrous creature though. Oh. What is this?
Some recipes can get pretty large, requiring 6, 7, or even 8 runes.
Cardigans Epiphany.
But don't worry.
What are
you
those?
won't
Show
have to
show us some
remember
of
them.
those.
Pharaoh's runecrafting book will record all the options, allowing you to simply pick which one you want to craft, given the existing runes that are already on the remnant.
You heard something else?
To expand your knowledge and to allow you to craft more items, Pharaoh has asked that you keep an eye out for signs of runic magic around Rayclost. He wants to document anything you find in order to rediscover the secrets of Ezomite runesmiths of old.
Lineages, probably.
The
of one.
first of these can be found in Ogham, and reveals to you an ancient secret, buried deep underground. The runic magic which the Ezomites believe to be their own is actually of Kalguran origin. Thousands of years ago, the Kalgurans came to Rayclass to find sources of Verisium,
Is this a new
metal on
temple?
which engraved runes allow control over reality.
No delve, no.
Pharaoh is determined to learn these ancient ways and gain mastery over them. If you can bring him more Verisium, he will be able to use it to smith power into any armor, granting you
Reef Ward?
Runic Ward, the
What?
power harnessed by the Kalgurans since ancient times.
Ward?
Runic Ward is a new resource that protects you from death. Should you run out of life, your Runic Ward will kick in, sustaining your body until your life can return. It effectively acts as an extra life pool. Of course, should you take enough damage to run out of that, you will still die. Every single piece of armor in the game can be upgraded this way. Even uniques. Some are just a strict upgrade, giving Runic Ward with no downside. Others are more extreme, sacrificing defenses to get a much larger amount of Runic Ward. There are even some that add new modifiers to uniques entirely, making them much more viable for higher level play.
Huh? Increase
But the
ignite
Kalgurans
magnitude
use
or...
Runic Ward for more than just a defense. It can also be used to power many other magics. Instead of using gems created from corruption, the Kalgurans used runes of power and fueled them with Runic Ward. Many of the options available for
look at
remnant
this
crafting
unit,
are
though.
new types of Kalguran
It
skills
seems slow,
that
though.
exclusively spend Runic Ward to wreak havoc.
What is this in corner? Like,
An
it's a
example is Triskelion Cascade. Using it will cause your next spell to be triggered multiple times in a Triskelion pattern. You can use it with skills like Ice Nova that you cast from yourself, or with something you target at a distance, like Comet. There are also skills to modify existing effects using runic magic, like Frost Flame Nova. Using this skill on a pack of burning enemies will transform the Ignite into Frost Fire, both burning them and building up freeze at the same time. You have basic buffs like Hollow Shell that guards all nearby allies, to more complicated mechanics like the Mark of Repulsion that creates a mark capable of pushing away all nearby enemies. Instead of spending mana, like skill gems do, all these skills cost Runic Ward, and unlike gems, they don't have a color. This means that they don't care about attribute
I
requirements,
kinda want to
or
delve
what kind of weapon you use.
next
These
time.
skills are designed to be used on any class, and so often interact with mechanics that apply across many characters. By combining different runes together, the Kalgurans were able to support their runic abilities, and you can as well. There is also a set of runic supports that can be combined with regular skill gems in interesting ways. Concussive Runes allows you to add these concussive shockwaves to any skill that stuns,
Support.
while Runic Infusion lets you spend ward to directly empower the damage on any skill. Now, there are other quests during the campaign too that unlock even more interesting crafting methods.
Like what?
Buried deep in the jungle in Act 3, you can find the Mystic Refuge, containing even more secrets for Pharaoh to learn from.
Was that a new master or was it an old one? Like a runic
Using
one
this
from
knowledge,
Expedition?
he gains the ability to reforge unique weapons. With this technique, many low-level unique weapons can be upgraded to do significantly more damage.
Oh.
Now, we've been able to take a bunch of uniques that had interesting modifiers, but were not in-game viable, and give them a bit of a boost to get there.
I mean, the
And it's not
the
just
one on the
low-level
right
uniques.
still doesn't look endgame
All
viable.
Kalguran uniques are able to be runeforged this way too, and they can do some pretty interesting things. Like Searle's Grit, a new unique, which when runeforged can get one of several different outcomes. Now, there is still so much more that you can craft with remnants.
Uncut
There are
skill,
also
huh?
100 new runes, as well as many other new
100?
crafting currencies.
100
This is the
new
runes of Eldur after all, and some of these runes have quite powerful effects. For example, this elemental conversion rune will convert all the existing mods on a non-unique weapon from one element to another. Using it, you could combine a weapon with all 3 elemental damage mods into a single element, making a weapon with massive amounts of cold damage. There is
Okay.
also a rune that lets you destroy your rune sockets to turn them into a dual socket on your item.
What?
And there are even crafting meta runes.
That's
that
really
can
good.
unlock new types of mods when used with regular crafting. For example, this rune of chronomancy will unlock a set of time-related mods to be crafted on your boots.
Time-related
Once
mods.
placed inside, use regular crafting orbs to attempt to get new mods like cooldown speed or increased skill effect duration.
Cooldown
You can
recovery.
also create a new type of currency called alloys. Using regular metals alloyed with verisium, new modifiers not normally available can be directly crafted onto your items.
More
Using
currency.
imbued alloy could improve your ailment damage, for example. There are honestly so many options here that unlock all sorts of crazy crafting projects. So I think people will be experimenting with these for a long time. Once you get to King's March in Act 4, Pharaoh finally meets Danig, a real Kalguran runesmith. And riddled with excitement, he wants to learn how to merge modern Kalguran techniques with the ancient knowledge that he has found. From here on, Pharaoh joins in the Kalguran expeditions that Danig has been leading.
More stash
With
space,
the
yeah.
ancient knowledge that Pharaoh
More
brings to the
currency
table,
tabs.
the Kalguran expeditions that Danig has been going on will change significantly. For those of you who haven't played it, the Expedition League mechanic involves carefully placing explosives, uncovering the buried dead, and recovering verisium from them. By choosing where to place the explosives, you can choose which kind of challenges you would like to face, or rewards you would like to claim.
New monsters. I
But
saw new
unlike
monsters
before,
there.
Expeditions now contain the remnants from Runes of Eldur, allowing you to do some specific crafts along the way using the new League crafting mechanic.
There was a new monster there. Let's see.
One very important difference from the simple remnant encounters, though, is that the empowerments that the remnants grant apply to every
Look,
monster down
look
the
at that.
explosive
Look
line
at that.
for the rest of the encounter, stacking together. This can lead to some
That
pretty
was a
extreme
mandibles
situations.
kind of monster.
If you stack too many remnants, you might be in for a fight beyond
Nice,
your
nice,
abilities.
nice, nice. I can
But the
see. I can see
rewards
more.
Can be very worth it.
I can see
Each
some.
mod on the monster is improving
New
the items that
specters.
they can drop.
Yeah, it's new specters. Yeah.
Once you get to the end game, you will find that the atlas has changed substantially. To the south, you will now find the coastline of Rayclast, with the ocean beyond. King's March has not fared well after the Cataclysm, and lays in ruins. Rog's shop has been destroyed, but he is much more concerned about his wife, Gwenin. He would like to launch an expedition deep into the ocean to find her, and this begins a new major mechanic for expedition, exploring the ocean. Previously, a logbook was a single encounter. Now, using a logbook, you can send ships to explore an area of the ocean to the southeast, uncovering a range of islands to begin your search for Gwenin. You can hop from island to island, doing many new encounters. There are islands with expeditions, grand expeditions,
And
new bosses, and all sorts of other unique things to find. Eventually, you will find the island that Gwenin has been holed up on. It turns out that she has found the tomb of an ancient Kalguran, Medved. While she appreciates you coming to her rescue, she is still keen to blow open the doors of the vault and take whatever you can find inside.
ooh, we jump. They really like us to jump in a
It's
void.
just a shame that Medved isn't as dead
Same
as
as
you
we jump
previously
into the
assumed.
abyss, right? They like holes. Medved the Fallen
Now,
Star.
after you have defeated Medved, you will find another logbook. And this time
And
you
another
can use
hole.
it to choose which direction you want to explore. The ocean is vast and contains a huge number of new islands to find. With each logbook, you can explore one sector and you can go as deep
This
as
is
you
kinda
like.
cool. It's kinda cool.
There are all sorts of interesting objects to uncover and
Here's
dungeons
boss
to
guy from
explore.
Act 4.
Many of the islands have expeditions with totally new mechanics.
The one that has the shield guys
So,
and
for example, Here is a volcanic island
And
with
throws the
voltaic
stone,
sulfite.
right?
Blowing up the sulfite will unleash extra waves of enemies.
Nico, where's Nico?
But there is also this wall with a suspicious light coming from behind it. On blowing it open, a giant ogre comes out, and he is determined to eat as much sulfite as possible.
I think we saw this one before.
The more sulfite mounds that you have blown up, the more empowered and the more rewarding he will become.
I mean, he's kinda faster.
These islands contain all sorts of little secrets that you can find and blow up. Free trapped wisps,
I hope the wisps are reworked though.
blow open root doors, even raise ancient precursor technology. And of course, more bosses. There are more and further vaults to blow up, and one of them in particular is pretty important. The Tomb of Uhtred, the Star Drinker.
Is this a pinnacle?
Uhtred was responsible for calling down the meteors of Verisium, which the Kalgurans used to power their ancient magic. And upon defeating him, he calls down a truly gigantic one into the ocean nearby.
Wow, that's cool. That's actually
On
cool.
visiting it, you find that it is shrouded by a strange energy
this
emanating
the
from the
spider
Verisium
thingy?
core of the meteor within. There is something
Wow.
growing in there, and it can't be anything good. In order to gain entry, Danik
Okay.
suggests that the Triskelion Flame, an ancient Kalguran artifact that can absorb and cancel the effects of Verisium magic, could
Arakali.
be used to enter. But to find it, you will need to locate the Tomb of Olroth, leader of the Knights of the Sun.
Olro. This is the one we have in
Defeat him
POE1 as well.
and gain access to whatever eldritch nightmare is growing inside.
Is it the same fight? I mean, we have it in POE2 as well, right?
Now, we're not going to spoil the boss, but one thing you should know is that the Verisium that makes up the core of the meteor is of a quality that has not been available for millennia. Bringing this to Pharaoh and Danik should allow them to forge some objects of power, the creation of which has been lost to time. So that's the League, and there is a lot going on.
Not bad.
To sum all that up, there is a new encounter with over 30 new monster types and over 30 new
30.
rune modifiers to enhance them.
So that's 30
You can create more than
Spectres.
100 new runes to craft your
From-
gear,
only
as well
from
as
the new League
dozens of other
mechanic.
new currency items. And there are new quests added to the campaign to unlock even more new crafting options. Rune forging armors, upgrading uniques,
Plus new
dozens
skills
of new
that could work
Kalguran
really
skills
new.
and supports,
And supports, let's see.
tons of new islands to discover by exploring the ocean, 5 new bosses, including a new pinnacle boss,
This is only from the
and a
League.
bunch of new uniques to top it off.
This is only the League mechanics, right?
But there is still a ton more to come. It's time to talk about the massive changes to the endgame. But for that, I'll hand it back to Jonathan.
Now, as Mark hinted at before, the endgame atlas is very different now, and the ocean to the south is the least of the changes. The entire area around your starting location is now teeming with new quest lines and things to discover. Will you investigate the strange forest to the west? The cracks in the earth to the east? Or perhaps visit the ruins of a Val city in the north? The atlas now has fixed points of interest at specific locations, giving you specific objectives that are easy to find.
Okay.
Like before though, no matter which objective you choose, going to towers to see what's out there is always a good idea. The first time you do that though, something new happens. The earth shakes, and a gigantic fortress rises from the earth. A remnant of the ancient precursor civilization.
I mean, the same one, right? Oh, wait. That's
The cataclysm
different.
of the beast has caused an ancient protocol to be invoked.
That's
Should corruption
different.
ever take hold to this degree, the world must be scoured and purged of corruption. You will need to make your way into the fortress and activate the gates. Gain the keys to reach these ancient precursor weapons
Okay.
and disarm them.
Okay.
But this will be no easy task. The fortress has many areas to explore and many new things to find.
It's
You will power up ancient machines,
it's the labyrinth. It's
fight
Israel
new and
labyrinth.
deadly foes,
It's the labyrinth.
discover many new areas,
What is
and
that?
uncover some dark secrets.
So cool, a
Now, the
train.
Fortress is the first of the new full in-game storylines that we're adding in 050, and there's a lot going on with it. But not only that, it has some pretty cool new mechanics as well. The areas inside the fortress are special. Many of them have new mechanics or rewards that they grant. Like this map, where all the rares are contained in essence crystals. Or this one, which replaces all monster packs in the area with strongboxes. Or this one, which spawns in as Mary Spirit that always moves on from a rare after you kill it, allowing you to chase it through the entire map.
It's the same. The spirits are the same.
Now, just like the normal areas of the Atlas,
More
you'll need to fight the
chasing.
map boss of each area to complete the map. But
More
unlike
chasing.
a normal map, the ones in the fortress each contain precursor nodes after the boss, and activating these nodes will give you points for the new and improved Atlas passive tree. Now, we had an Atlas passive tree before, but it was one of the areas of the endgame that just wasn't up to scratch. The Atlas tree now works quite a lot differently. We have significantly upgraded the kind of mechanics that you can find on the Atlas tree.
As Mary Spirits may possess
Like
strong
this one,
boxes.
that gives a chance to make rogue exiles you fight retreat from combat and move to an adjacent map. Before you fight them again, they'll upgrade their gear and come back with a grudge this time.
They get more items.
There are also a lot of nodes that combine mechanics together in new ways.
Yeah.
Like this one, which lets Ismeri spirits possess strongboxes. All the regular monsters that come out of them are touched by the spirit, and the rares are all possessed, giving you some incredible loot potential.
Incredible loot potential. Let's see the loot.
You get points from every single area you complete in the fortress, and unlike before, that means you can allocate the entire Atlas tree.
There's
Yes, this whole tree
287.
can be yours. This
It
change
says
is pretty important,
287.
since it allows us to be able to create many types of bonuses that we wouldn't have been able to create before. Like this one, which gives a chance for cities to be invaded by another faction, and can even allow it to contain 2 faction leaders, allowing you to get 2 crisis fragments. If we'd done this kind of
Wait,
thing in
you-
the old tree, we would have wanted to spec into it before running a city map, then unspec out of it before running anything
Wait, you can do
else.
2 at the
With full
same time.
allocation, we can have cool bonuses like these. Now, obviously, we still want to make sure that you have choices that define your in-game Atlas build. So many nodes in the Atlas tree are now multi-choice. Everyone will get the node, but which bonus you choose to use is up to you. Do you want your powerful boss maps to contain more essences, summoning circles,
Wow.
or rogue exiles?
That's really
But
cool.
there's also nodes that contain more unusual things.
That's really good.
So, for example, on this node you can choose. Do you want to give a chance for shrines to instead be given to the map boss in the area, making them more challenging but dropping special loot?
Special loot.
Or would you rather give a chance to be given a shrine buff before entering boss arenas, making for an easier fight?
Oh. Favor the hero.
Now, I could probably nerd out about cool stuff in the tree all day, but we should probably get back to the fortress.
A special to
Now,
Alchemy.
one of the really important things we wanted to do was make it so that all the boss fights in the endgame are now accessible with a quest line. That means that to fight the Arbiter of Ash for the first time, you don't need to get lucky by finding keys. They will be in fixed locations and there's a quest to get them. But the Arbiter of Ash is no longer the pinnacle of Path of Exile 2. For that, you'll need to travel into the very center of the fortress. An incredible challenge awaits you should you choose to go there.
Should you choose? I mean,
After the storyline, you still unlock keys for pinnacle bosses in the usual way, exploring the world and finding the keys required to get to them. But we have added a lot more interesting things to find out there as well. There are now all sorts of mechanics that can spawn on maps in the wilderness. For example, some maps might spawn as a rogue exile hunting ground, containing multiple rogue exiles who are there to hunt rare beasts. You might come upon them in the middle of a fight and be able to take out both of them. Or a map of champions that makes all the natural inhabitants of the area into magic monsters.
so the one with the Rogue Exiles is the one
Or
that
this
is
one
gonna
that causes
break
all
the
shrines in
economy.
the area to release as merry spirits when used.
I can
Once you've
already
explored
see
and found your
Fab
keys, you can return to fight the pinnacle of the
looking at
fortress
that
again.
and say, yeah.
This version of him will be
Yeah.
harder. And not only that, he will have new unique rewards as well.
Rogue Exiles.
Each time you fight him, you get the ability to activate one section of the fortress, and any maps that you didn't finish there will be automatically completed, giving you all the Atlas points. So if you're the type of player who doesn't want to explore the fortress, and instead just race out into the infinite Atlas, you still have a way to get all those points. So that's the Origins of Divinity storyline. It's a huge amount of new content with a ton of new areas, 5 new bosses, including a pinnacle, with a bunch of new unique items. But not only that, it also completely revamps the Atlas tree and includes a ton of new map mechanics that you can find both inside and outside the fortress. But this is just one of the new storylines. So let's talk about the next one now, Masters of the Atlas. Now earlier we talked about how the multi-choice nodes in the tree allow you to still have an in-game Atlas build, but we didn't think that was quite enough. You have an Ascendancy class
The new
for your
boss fights
passive
seem
tree.
crazy.
Why not
Yep.
an Ascendancy class for your Atlas tree? Well, that's where the Masters of the Atlas come in.
Masters
Throughout
of the
Raycast are
Atlas.
many opportunities for those with the skills to find them. Atlas Masters are willing to train you in these skills if you're able to help them in return. One such master is Jado, a member of the Order of the Jinn, an organization that secures powerful artifacts to prevent them from falling into the wrong hands. Jado will send you on missions to investigate strange occurrences on the Atlas and recover the artifacts causing them. And for each one you recover, he will gain more trust in you and teach you more ways of the Order of the Jinn. At level 1, you could choose to massively increase the chance for rare and unique chests, or make it so that all map bosses drop an additional unique item, or make corrupted waystones have an additional modifier, but at the cost of making them send you to a totally unknown location.
What? A random map?
Each mission you complete for Jado will unlock another row of abilities. And give you
Wow.
another point to allocate, letting you choose how you want
Okay.
to specialize.
Okay,
But
I
there
like
are
this.
other masters too. For example, Hilda. Hilda is a member of a guild of monster hunters. She will send you on missions to assassinate specific deadly creatures around Raycast and harvest their parts. In exchange, she will teach you her monster hunting skills, like this one, which adds a 25% chance to upgrade any map boss to a powerful version. Or this one, which makes his Marian spirits no longer possess rare monsters, making them go for the unique bosses in the area instead. You might notice that many of the effects on these are both upsides and downsides. So Hilda, for example, can make it so that you only get one attempt when fighting pinnacle bosses. But in exchange for that, they always drop 2 uniques. Because of that, we wanted it to be easy to swap between them depending on what you're doing. As you unlock each master, they will appear on the
Doriani
side of the
Scion.
screen. Simply click whichever one you want to use to run the map, and all the bonuses you have selected for that master will be activated.
Nice.
This allows you to have a few different strategies that you can quickly pick between, depending on what you're running at the moment.
Nice. That's a
The one
that's
thing
a
that's
nice
been pretty
addition.
obvious is that the in-game leagues we created when launching Early Access in 010 were not really up to the standard of the leagues we did since then. Fate of the Vaal and Rise of the Abyssal just have a lot more going on than Delirium or Expedition, for example. We wanted to do a serious upgrade to all of these mechanics before we do our 1.0 release, and so that's what we've done. All 4 of the leagues we launched in Early Access have been upgraded with not only new quest lines, but new mechanics, new crafting systems, new uniques, and new pinnacle bosses.
GG.
One of the really important changes we made to all the leagues
Look at
is that you
Delirium,
can now
though.
find them on the Atlas in specific locations.
This is so good.
And each one
This
has
is
a
a lot
quest line that will
better.
lead you there to being able to complete the league, along with its Atlas tree and its pinnacle boss.
It's a lot better than
This is true even for the leagues that we didn't do major redesigns to. So let's use Abyss as an example. When you first encounter one in the endgame, you'll get a quest that leads you to the east, where you will find these mega abyss cracks in the earth leading away from the Well of Souls. All the maps along the cracks will contain abysses with special properties, and mapping along these cracks will close the Atlas scale abysses, giving you points for the Abyss Atlas
Yo,
tree.
look at the clothes.
At the end of each Atlas Abyss, you'll find an Abyssal Depths with the boss fight for one of the Abyssal factions, giving you a guaranteed way to fight them. And after completing all 3, you'll get a key for the Well of Souls, allowing you to fight the Vessel of Kulamak.
Again.
This kind of thing makes an in-game
Yeah,
league
that's
so
fun.
much more friendly for new players,
That's
giving people
fair.
obvious goals and a guided experience to complete them. Alright, so let's talk about the first of the upgraded leagues, Delirium, and its new storyline,
Let's see
The Hare
Delirium.
and the Raven. As you may remember,
The Hare
during
and the
Act 4,
Raven.
you were tricked into releasing an ancient entity from a Karui prison known as Tangmazu, the Raven Trickster. Tangmazu delights in breaking the minds of those who step through his mirrors, and when touching one, he will attempt to destroy your mind with twisted abominations generated from your worst fears.
Thank Mazo.
In Return of the Ancients, the first time you approach one of his delirium encounters in the endgame, you will find Elder Maddox locked in a trance. His mind is trapped in one of Tangmazu's delusions, and you'll
Elder
need to free him.
Maddox. He's the guy that was giving
Once
us
free,
a new card.
Elder Maddox demands that as you caused this problem, you should put it right. He asks you to travel west to the Withered Willow, the location he believes that Tangmazu first gained his powers. But be careful. As you travel there, the Raven Trickster will attempt to break your mind. Each map around the Withered Willow features delirium encounters. Now this is more than a simple quest upgrade. The mechanic of
animation,
delirium has
though.
been overhauled and expanded. At the bottom
It
of the
looks
screen,
so
there is
cool though,
now a
like
bar that
how
indicates
the
deep into
monsters
delirium
though.
you are.
They
You can
smash.
see which direction leads deeper by looking at the fog, and the deeper you go, the more challenges you will face. By looking at the bar, you can see how long you have until the delirium ends. And you can also see special encounters that you will face if you're able to go deep enough into the fog.
Nice.
At the end of the bar is always the boss of the map, but we now have a variety of other encounters that you might find as you explore the horrors of your own mind.
Delirium monsters, I
For
think
example,
they
you
smash.
might
They
encounter a
don't. They're
purple
not
mirror shard
smashable.
that when shattered will cause all the enemies
They
to become
shatter.
more nightmarish.
They have no
After
bodies.
hitting this, you'll notice the delirium demons are enhanced, significantly more powerful, larger, and scarier in general, along with more rewards. Or should you encounter a red mirror shard, you'll be sent into the depths of your mind. And must escape it while fighting off hordes of your worst fears. If you are able to do so, you'll
Let
gain
me
a powerful
Spectre them,
amulet
yeah.
with 2 instilled notables on it.
What? Twisted amulet.
Once you reach the Withered Willow, Elder Maddox discovers that a shard of the mirror is missing. You will need to track down Tangmazu and restore it if you have a hope of discovering how to defeat him, and that means entering the Raven Trickster's mirrors in an attempt to locate him. Each area around the Withered Willow contains delirium encounters, so that's a good place to start. As you do deliriums, some of the special encounters will drop liquid emotions. Normally these emotions can be used to install amulets to add notable passive buffs to them, but in Return of the Ancients, emotions have a new function as well. Each one now has the ability to add crafted mods to jewels, allowing you to add specific mods to an item slot that can be quite difficult to roll. For example, Liquid Despair will allow you to add critical hit chance, while Liquid Suffering will allow you to add movement speed or Air of Effect to your jewels, but there are many more. Once you've done enough delirium encounters, the location of a Grand Mirror, an entrance into Tangmazu's realm, is revealed, but it won't be that simple to enter. Using his powers, he reflects the map boss for a ridiculous empowered fight, then destroys the entrance into his realm of madness. In order to find him now, you'll need to let the insanity fully into your mind. A strange fruit is left behind which you can consume to fully embrace the madness in an attempt to reach the Raven Trickster's realm. Consuming the fruit will cover an entire area of the Atlas in fog, and every map you do in the fog will get progressively harder and harder as you explore the deeper reaches of your mind. At some point you enter a new layer. A simulacrum of your memories, twisted and perverted by the Raven Trickster. Should you be able to complete the simulacrum, Tangmazu will believe that you are worthy of a true challenge, and will let you take the remaining shard of his mirror, allowing you to enter his realm of madness back at the Withered Willow. If you dare to face him, it will be a fearsome challenge.
Wow.
So, that's the new storyline of Delirium. As
That's
you can
really
see,
cool.
it's not only a quest line, there are new mechanics, new crafting options, and new boss fights. But one question you might have is, what happens after?
The most wild boss fight ever.
Well, once you've completed the
That's really
story,
cool.
grand mirrors will start appearing on the Atlas sometimes after completing
Like
Delirium
finally we
encounters.
have a boss fight instead
After
of
doing
just
the
a
Grand Mirror,
simulacrum.
you can select where on the Atlas you want to do your fruit-induced drug trip and get another key to fight Tangmazu.
Fruit
But
induced
this time,
drug
the
trip.
fight will be quite a bit harder. And not only that, the fight will be able to drop a bunch of new uniques that were not available in the questline version.
Ah, that's the boss.
We'll show some of those later. After doing a Grand Mirror, the decision of where to spread the fog can be important, because there are some potent emotions that only come from certain map bosses affected by Delirium this way. Like all emotions, they can craft special mods onto jewels, but these potent emotions can create mods that you can't get any other way.
Potent
So for
liquid
example,
melancholy.
potent liquid melancholy is an emotion that can only come from human bosses, and allows you to add a variety of on-hit effects. Also, you might want to try instilling amulets with these emotions. They could have some interesting effects, with some powerful notables that do not normally exist on the
Oh,
tree.
with the new ones.
Like Storm's Rebuke, which makes armor break boost your cold and lightning damage.
What?
But also notables from a clearly deranged mind, like Calm's Blessing. This skill allows you to ancestrally boost fire spells after using a Warcry. How about using an Ancestral Flame Blast? Now, just like before, you can also upgrade
Wow.
the League by getting points for a dedicated Delirium Atlas
Looks
tree.
awesome. Yep.
But this now works in a much better way and has
See
much
you,
cooler
see you next time,
effects.
Astros.
The
Thanks for
maps in the
stopping by.
Delirium area of the Atlas give you Delirium passive points for completing them, so it's easy to see how to progress. Some nodes will add new types of mirror shard encounters to your Deliriums. Like this one, which will pause the Delirium for some amount of time, allowing you to more easily get to higher depths. Or this one, which adds extra Delirium modifiers to monsters when you pick it up. There are also nodes that can add new types of drops, like this one, which modifies Simulacrum encounters to add special liquid emotions, which can craft time-lost jewels. And nodes that apply to
Time-lost.
the Atlas mechanics of the League, like this one, which causes the Grand Mirror to spread Delirium fog over a larger area of the Atlas, potentially containing multiple Simulacrums. Alright, so that's the changes to Delirium. The core mechanic now includes a bunch of new things to find, new monsters to kill, and has new mechanics on the Atlas. It also has new crafting system for jewels, and over 20 new unlockable notables for amulets. Not only that,
Back
you have a
in
new
there.
pinnacle boss with a bunch of new unique items, and a massively upgraded Atlas tree just for Delirium.
Nice. 31 points on the
But there's still a
Delirium.
lot more to come, so let's talk about Breach next. When you first do a Breach in the endgame, you will find Aelith, one of the Keepers of the Flame, an ancient order of monks dedicated to preventing the Hiveborn from entering the world.
This is from POE1, right?
As you seem to be a keen slayer of demons, Aelith would like to recruit you to the order, and asks that you travel to their monastery to the south.
100 giga
On the way there, you'll
game.
start to encounter more breaches, and will notice one of the first changes to the breach mechanic. You still have to
Patch,
kill
only
monsters
the
as fast
patch.
as you can to keep the breach open, but now you can visibly see how much time you have left to keep it open, and how each kill extends its duration.
Wait, is it...
Once you've reached the monastery,
Was
you
that
will learn more about
character
the
with
Keepers. In the
mana
25 years since the
protected
events
by
of Keepers of the Flame and
runic
Path of Exile
thingy?
1, the war with the Hiveborn has not gone well, and they have managed to establish a foothold in the world nearby. A gigantic area has fallen to the Scourge, and the Keepers are unable to get inside. Inside the monastery is the Genesis Tree, a powerful asset to the war effort, stolen from the enemy and gifted to the Keepers by the Dreamer himself. Using the tree, Aelith could create a breach stone and penetrate the Hiveborn foothold, but without Hiveblood, the tree has withered. To get Hiveblood, you will need to take advantage of another new mechanic of breach. If you can keep the otherworldly portal open for long enough, the breach will stabilize and will enter a new phase. The Hiveborn will send their toughest miscreations to defeat you, and the breach will not close until you can annihilate them.
Do we
dropping Hiveblood that you
have
can use to
new
restore the
masters
Genesis tree.
here? Maybe. Maybe get the new master so we can...
In some
Spectre
cases, you may even
something?
attract one of the deadliest foes the Hiveborn can offer, a Marshal of Zesht. These monsters also drop womb gifts, and if you take these to the Genesis tree, they can be used to craft items to help you in the war against the Hiveborn.
Nice.
Given that 25 years have passed since the beginning of the war, the tree has grown and withered many times, but with each cycle it learns and expands its abilities. When you first open the Genesis tree, you will notice these holes into which you can place your womb gifts. Each womb gift can be used to create a different type of jewelry, and must be fertilized with Hiveblood.
Okay, so this is jewelry.
So for example, you can place this amulet womb gift into the tree, and it will give birth to a random rare amulet. But the Genesis tree is capable of much more. As you continue to feed the tree, its branches will regenerate, and allow you more and more control over what kind of items it will birth.
Wow.
So for example, this branch of the tree will allow you to control which base types of amulets can be birthed.
This is so good for SSF though. It will be very good
And
for
as you go
SSF.
deeper, it will even allow you to create new base types that you can't get anywhere else.
Wait, cannot get anywhere else?
Like
Absent
this one,
amulet?
which gives you an entire spirit skill for free.
Eternal Rage.
Or this one, which has a rune socket in it.
A rune socket.
To the left and right are branches that will let you control which mods the amulet can get, including making sure that they're higher level, or controlling which specific mods that they will always have. With 15 points to allocate, you will have to choose wisely how you want to specialize your crafts. But it's worth noting that this tree doesn't have any
We
cost
came
to
from the
respecting it.
market.
You can enable or disable the nodes at any time by clicking on them.
SSF.
On rings, we've also added some really interesting new crafting options as well. You have a bunch of new base types like these, but you also have entire new classes of mods that can be added.
6%
The right-hand
increase
branch
max
of the
life
ring
I
tree
saw on
adds
the
an
rings.
entire new set of caster mods to rings.
I saw one with the
From
implicit
basics
with
like
max
extra
life, the
elemental
same
damage
as
for
we have
spells.
POE1.
Or more niche options like this mod that increases the rate you gain seals for Unleash.
Seal gain
And on the left-hand
frequency.
side, you can unlock an entire new set of mods for minion characters.
Minion modifiers.
This stuff is actually pretty important, because casters and minion builds didn't have as many slots with interesting
Minions have
item crafting compared to attack
94%
builds.
surpassing
The
Justifier and
Genesis tree
additional
narrows that
projectile.
gap. There are also trees for builds
Yo.
and currency.
I
won't
saw
go into
it.
too much
I
here,
saw that.
but there are all sorts of goodies in these too,
I saw that.
like being able to create new catalysts for jewels,
I saw that.
or a belt that gives lightning damage.
Surpassing chance.
Once you've done enough breach encounters, you may finally get a womb gift capable of birthing a breach stone.
Rage minions. Wait, you don't know what we can get there. Like, there's many. There's an entire
You can then
branch
use it
for
on a
minion.
hiveborn incursion.
Breachstone. Nice.
Once used, the true extent of the breach demon's foothold becomes clear. They have not only transformed the land, but constructed huge sky hives as well. When you enter the outskirts of their realm, you will discover breach hives. Using the power of the Keepers of the Flame, these otherworldly structures can be burned away when walking
They've been
through them.
cooking, man.
For
What
each
the
one
hell?
destroyed, more of the hiveborn will attack when you attempt to purge the
Now I
hive.
can see why it took them 6 months. They made a new game. They made another game.
These encounters are particularly rewarding for womb gifts, so you'll want to do as many of these as you can. But your real goal are the sky hives deeper into the domain. These twisted creations are securing the demon's entry into our world. Inside the very center are the Breach Lords Tool and Ash, and you'll need to defeat them if you want to get rid of the foothold once and for all.
Tool and Ash.
Now, once you've completed the questline version, there is still more to do. You will find other breach domains on the Atlas randomly in your travels. For each one, you will need to find a breach stone, destroy the sky hives, and defeat the breach lords.
Okay.
And doing these encounters is what will give you access to fight Zesht, the existing breach pinnacle boss, which you can access by communing with the Dreamer himself inside the monastery.
Sayolo.
While completing the questline for Breach, you will also be gaining points for the Breach Atlas tree, and there are a lot of
This
cool
one
new
has
options here.
30. It has less than
This
that.
node will cause breach hives to spawn outside of the hiveborn domains on the Atlas. And this one will give Aelith additional abilities that you can use while attacking a hive. Like this one, which causes all hiveborn in the next wave to be magic, drastically increasing their difficulty in exchange for way more items. There are also nodes that allow you to control your rewards, like this one, which adds a set of new lineage supports to the Marshal of Zesht.
I do see some new
Or this
masters
one, which
though.
lets you control which
I can
womb
see
gifts
some new
you'll
breach masters.
There's also some nodes that affect the Genesis tree, like this one, which will cause Zesh to drop his head, which when returned to the Genesis tree, will grow a grasswing orchid on the side of it. You'll have to experiment to find out what this thing is good for. Putting rings on its fingers seems to make it happy.
What the hell?
So that's a rundown of what you can expect from the new Breach questline. There's a new stabilization mechanic for breaches, hive encounters, and hiveborn incursions on the Atlas. But you also have a huge new crafting system and new bosses as well.
Lich is gonna be good for
Alright, so let's talk about the Rite of the Nameless storyline next.
right
When you
of
first
nameless.
complete a
Ah, this
ritual
is
in
the
endgame,
ritual.
Aoife, a lost spirit, will appear. She appears to need your help, but isn't able to communicate
it's the
more than a
wife
few
of the
words,
druid, right?
beckoning you to come to the Wildwood. Like the other leagues, Ritual now has a place on the Atlas to call home. The Wildwood could be found to the west. When you first arrive there, Aoife's spirit will guide you in, where you will discover that inside the Wildwood, spirits can take physical form. Aoife has been bound to this place by the King in the Mists, and requests that you free her, but in order to do so, you will need her body, currently in possession of the King. To reclaim it, you will need to gain an audience with him. Inside the Wildwood, there are many ritual encounters to complete. Like before, in each area, triggering rituals will resurrect the nearby bound monsters to attack you, and killing the monsters
I'm
will give
looking
you
for
tribute.
new monsters.
In addition, each ritual you do in the area will add the monsters from the previous ritual, making
Yeah,
the
it doesn't
encounters
seem
much
to
more
have
challenging
any
the more rituals you complete.
so far.
Once you've completed them, spend your tribute to get items. Now, an important change to the rewards of Ritual is that all the items in the reward window are now uniques or omens, making this league's rewards much more valuable than before.
Oh.
In order to gain an audience with the Nameless King, you need to sacrifice tribute to him. Any remaining tribute you don't spend can be sacrificed this way to fill up this bar.
So good.
Once you have enough tribute for an audience, return to the Wildwood to divine his location with the Nameless Shrine. His location will be revealed deeper in the Wildwood.
That's really
You will
good
need to make
though.
your way to him, kill him,
And free her.
and get Aoife's body.
Oh wow.
Using
it
her
was
body,
on
you
that.
can attempt to release her spirit, but this is when you learn about the true threat of the League. The Wildwood is built on top of an ancient prison. The King in the Mists didn't gain his power out of nowhere. He
Okay.
was granted it by an ancient being of darkness known as the
This is
Bodak.
another
And the
pinnacle
Nameless
boss?
King's use of this power has been causing the prison to weaken. In order to prevent the Bodak from entering the world, a champion will need to enter its prison and beat him back.
Many
But those
masters
with a
killing
name are unable to
politicians.
survive there. In order to do so, you will need to transfer your name to another with a new mechanic in the Ritual League, the Rite of the Nameless. The rite will begin in a nearby forest. At first, it appears to be a regular ritual encounter, but that will soon change. The final ritual of the area will include the map boss,
That's insane though.
and defeating him will give you a piece
So
of the
far.
effigy onto which you will transfer your name. But the ritual is still not complete. Once the map boss is defeated, the atlas will open, and you will need to pick another adjacent map to continue the ritual. During the rite, each adjacent map will have different rewards to tempt you. So for example, if you go in this direction, you gain significantly more tribute. But if you go in this direction, the uniques in the reward window will turn into currency instead. You can also sometimes get offered specific items that will be added as rewards. So in this case, you'll have to choose if you want to get 5 Chaos Orbs or a Mage Blood. A difficult decision,
I'll
I'm
take
sure.
the chaos, so thank you.
Now, as this is one continuous ritual, the encounters in the next map won't start from scratch. They contain all the monsters that were gathered from the rituals of the previous map as well, making them harder and harder. And that includes the map boss too. You will need to defeat both map bosses in the final encounter for your next effigy piece.
Yo, he's playing the
And it
build
still
that
doesn't end
I
there.
was trying to play.
Pick another map,
Right
another
before the-
reward, and add another map boss to continue until the ritual of the Nameless is complete.
What?
It will
There's
take 5 maps in
4
all,
bosses.
and will be an incredible challenge.
Those are 5 bosses. 5
But once complete, you can return to the Wildwood to perform the final rite. Transfer your name to the effigy, adorn the crown of the Nameless King, and enter the prison.
Another
Now, of course,
hole.
once the Pinnacle boss is complete, the League doesn't end there.
There's another hole.
As you do rituals on the Atlas, you can continue to give tribute to the King in the Mists for another audience. Pick another forest to begin the Rite of the Nameless once more, and this time with a harder Pinnacle boss and new unique items to find. Of course, we've also significantly upgraded the Ritual Atlas tree.
Really good.
Get points by completing maps in the Wildwood, and you'll be able to unlock some pretty cool nodes. Some of them affect the Rite of the Nameless, like this one, which extends its duration. You thought fighting 5 map bosses at once was hard? How about 6?
Why not?
Or this one, which makes maps during the Rite have more reward mods, often
Why
having
not?
2. You also have nodes that allow things to combine with other content, like this one, which gives a chance for rituals to be created inside summoning circles, adding a random boss to the ritual encounter. There is even a node which adds a new type of possible ritual, the audience with the Queen, which causes
Mysterious
the bride
rites.
of the king to sometimes appear. Okay, so that's ritual. But let's have a look at what this means for endgame content as a whole for Path of Exile 2. When you include the expedition changes made by the League, we have a total of 5 new endgame storylines, each of which has a hub, crafting systems, areas to explore, NPCs, and a pinnacle boss as a capstone. Not to mention the Masters of the Atlas storyline as well. But more importantly, you now have immediate quests as soon as you arrive at the endgame, and goals with obvious progressions that you can see how to finish. Each endgame questline has a progress bar that you can pop out from the side of the Atlas screen at any time that shows you how far through you are, and buttons that will take you to the hubs for them.
Wow.
Overall, it's just a way better in-game
Nice.
experience with a significant number of
It
fun
is.
objectives to
It
complete.
is.
But just in case you didn't have enough goals, we did have one other thing that you might want to complete this league. These are called challenge leagues after all. Where are all the challenges? Well, players of
Yo.
Path of Exile 1 will be used to the fact that each league comes with a series of challenges that you can complete in order to prove that you are
We
indeed
have
the best.
challenges.
We haven't done these yet in Path of Exile 2, but it's time to change that.
We have
If you're able to
challenges
complete
now.
them, you'll earn pieces of the Knight of Alder armor set.
That's fun.
Opening the challenge screen will show you a series of 8 challenges. After completing each one, anyone in chat or in the forums will be able to see your prowess.
Okay, you
In
can
addition,
see.
you'll get a statue to put in your hideout showing anyone you train
This is
with
better
how many
than the-
challenges you've completed. You'll earn the first piece of the armor set after doing 2 challenges, and the full armor set after
Need to
completing
go
all 8.
slow.
So that covers all
Oh.
the content you'll encounter in Return of the Ancients. But what about some new tools to fight against these new pinnacles with? Well, we also have some new Ascendancy classes as well. But to introduce them, I'll hand you guys back to Mark.
As
She
Jonathan
said plural.
we have 2
Plural.
new classes to show you today. The Spirit Walker and the Martial Artist. Let's start with the Huntress's new class,
no
the
swords.
Spirit Walker. The
There's
Spirit
no
Walker has
swords.
developed an affinity with the Asmerian animal spirits. She is able to infuse the power of multiple spirits at
No,
her
it's
choosing.
not minions. It's not
On the bottom
minions.
part
It's
of
a
the
bait.
class, you will find
It's
paths
bait.
for each wisp you would like to commune with.
It's not
Be they primal,
minions.
vivid, or wild.
It's not minions.
Each one can give you different abilities that align with the stag, owl, or bear. Each ability gives you a method to become possessed by wisps of that type, and a new ability when you spend them. The stag allows you to summon stampedes when you attack.
He does have a tame
The owl
beast though.
grants boons in the form of their feathers, which adds extra projectiles and enhances the projectile speed of your next skill. And the bear simply summons a giant bear companion
Bear?
to your side. The bear will maul, slam,
Minions deal more
leap,
damage.
and do intimidating roars to debuff your enemies. Now you can specialize more into each of these wisps, but if you want to combine all 3 of them,
Maybe
then a
with
new
the
hidden
bear?
power will be unlocked.
Maybe the
Power
bear?
of the Sacred Wisps. This node is free and enhances the quality of all 3 of your spirit animals. Your bear will take some of the damage you take and grant you life regeneration. Your stags will become more aggressive, leaping towards enemies. And your owl-empowered skills will leave a trail of soaring ground behind them. But that's not all. The Spirit Walker has other powers beyond wisps, such as Idolatry, which can give you large bonuses for using idle socketables in your equipment.
Idolatry?
And this one,
Tame
which is
beast.
my absolute favorite. The Spirit Walker, having attuned herself with nature, can gain the ability to tame beast bosses, opening up a whole suite of very cool options for your
What?
build.
Tame
Maybe
beast
you
bosses?
tame the mighty Silverfist in the jungle depths.
What?
Or maybe a 3-headed chimeral beast in the chimeral wetlands.
What the hell?
Or then there's a giant frozen owl beast, Rakar, the frozen talon. There's so many choices. You're going to have to experiment a bunch with this one, and I'm very excited to see what bosses you all choose to have as your trusted boss companion.
What the hell?
Next up, we have the Monk's new Ascendancy class,
What
the
the heck?
Martial Artist. After decades of training, he has mastered 3 of the 7 Hollow techniques. Channeling Hollow Form technique allows the martial artist to create illusions of himself,
No swords
which then
by
use a
doing.
skill of your choosing. Perfect for turning skills with less area of effect into ones that can obliterate packs with ease.
Hey, this one looks fun.
Should you find yourself
That's-
overly vulnerable while channeling, you might want to take Way of the Mountain, which causes you to be covered in stone when you immobilize enemies, mitigating large amounts of damage. This can even enhance your attacks too. By hardening your weapon in stone, you can deal even more damage. After taking Hollow Focus technique, you can manifest your spiritual energy into
Bells and
in this
shockwave.
case, bells, which will appear around the martial artist and can be shattered by any of his attacks, even ones from the Hollow Form technique earlier. Hollow Resonance technique furthers that by adding a manifested
Is
bell
that
to
the
your weapon,
whirlwind?
which rings each time you deal a critical strike,
Is that the
damaging all
whirlwind?
enemies around you. Through all the martial artist's thorough training, he has mastered the flow of internal spiritual energy too,
Can
and has
tattoo
engraved
runes onto
runic
your
tattoos
body.
around his meridians. By doing this, he can gain the benefit of extra runes. Just open your inventory and add the runes. There is one that counts as a helmet, 2 as a body armor, 1 as gloves, and 1 as boots. Finally, your hands, the ultimate expression of a master of the martial arts. Taking Way of the Stone Fist will cause your gloves to become a new base type when equipped. Each modifier on the original pair of gloves has an equivalent, more powerful, and more impactful modifier. For example, these gloves add some physical damage, cold damage, lightning damage, some resistances, and life gain on hit.
Wow.
Now, when I equip these, they become literal fists of stone, and not only grant me a bunch more evasion and energy shield, they now also grant a lot more damage.
Wow,
Some
look at the
maximum
extra
resistances,
damage.
and a significantly higher amount of life gained on hitting enemies. With all the different rune combinations you could do, and the different modifiers on gloves, there's a ton of different build options, and we're looking forward to seeing what you can come up with. Now, with so many new bosses in Return of the Ancients,
No
of
swords.
course we want to have a huge number of unique rewards. There are some pretty cool things in here, so we wanted to show you a few of them.
What is a wolf?
Twisted Empyrean is a two-handed mace made from the purest of Verisium, combined with the beast's corruption. It converts
Starbone
all of your
onslaught.
mace's skills fire damage to cold, and visually does so too, turning your
What?
volcanic fissures into glacial ones.
That's
This
cool.
mace also comes with its own built-in skill, Starborn Onslaught. Using Glory, you can leap backwards, throwing
using
your mace at the
Glory?
ground, creating Verisium fissures, before calling behind it a storm of cold metallic bolts from the stratosphere. Next, we have Eventide Petals, an amulet that not only grants runic ward, but also comes with its own reservation skill, Midnight Zenith. This skill causes your critical hits to grant Arctic petals that hover around you.
Okay.
Once you have acquired enough of these petals, they will be consumed, creating a floral ice crystal near an enemy. Then, destroy that crystal to do devastating cold damage to everything around it.
Okay.
The Raven's Flock is a staff perfect for minion
Minions. Minions?
Not only does it grant spirit
staff?
reservation efficiency and minion damage, it also allows your minions to inflict grueling madness on hit, slowing enemies and making all other slows on them more powerful, for maximum crowd control. That's not
Spiraling
where this item
conspiracy.
shines though. It grants a skill called Spiraling Conspiracy. This skill causes a flock of ravens to circle you, dealing damage over time
That's
to anything
righteous
nearby.
fire.
Killing enemies, or just by standing near unique enemies,
That's
causes the
righteous
flock to grow, getting larger and larger.
Righteous
For your
fire.
PoE 1 players, you can think of this just like a raven righteous fire. That's not all, however. These
Oh
ravens
my
are
god,
also
this
minions,
is so good.
so they fully scale
They're
with minion
minions.
damage and come with
They're
their
minions.
own command skill, Mad Flight.
They're
This
minions.
command skill causes your flock to create a tunnel of deathly damage
We
between a
got
set of
minion
illusory
era
nodes,
before era.
obliterating anything in between.
Fox is gonna be. Fox is not gonna like this. We get
Horror's
we
Flight
get
is a pair of gloves
minion
instilled with the
righteous
purest
fire
of fear.
before righteous fire.
Equipping these causes your enemies to become terrified of you. These gloves cause you to gain stacks of fear incarnate when you cull enemies.
Suddenly, he's back. Yo, hello,
To aid in your
Coffee.
culling, these gloves also come with the skill Crushing Fear. This is similar to the monk skill Killing Palm, except it deals chaos damage, and the amount of damage and area of effect scales drastically based on the power of the enemy. As you use this, gain your stacks of Fear Incarnate, which increases your culling threshold, meaning enemies become easier and easier to cull, even to the point of being able to instantly kill some monsters from full life. Sylvan's Effigy is a scepter for those wanting to run companions. It allows you to have any number of companions of different types, instead of the normal restriction of just one per type. But what makes this cool is the Asmerian Wolf companion it comes with. This is a persistent minion that bites foes to maim them, leaps to cause bleeding, and even howls to buff nearby allies.
What?
Additionally, it comes with the command skill Eternal Hunt, which when used it will howl, calling on the spirits to manifest spectral wolves to ambush all foes around you.
That's so cool. It's just
Liminal
on a
Coil is a
unique.
crazy wand. It allows you to apply as many curses as you please, but those curses will have no effect. What's the point then? 2 reasons. Firstly, your spells gain a bunch of extra physical and chaos damage for each curse on enemies.
Your
Secondly,
spells?
is the skill it grants called
Or does it
Coiling
work?
Bolts.
Maybe it works with
This
minions.
skill is a projectile spell that fires coiling physical and chaos projectiles with every cast.
Yeah, the boss
What
companion
makes this
is
skill
also
truly
cool.
special, though, is that it will split and chain through every cursed enemy, causing an absolute ruckus. See for yourself.
Does it work? Wait, does it work with minion
Periphery
spells?
is a unique bow, which utilizes all the powers of the Asmerian spirits by dealing damage of
It
all
says
elements.
spell hits. It doesn't say
And
your
all
spells.
elements can cause all ailments. The coolest thing about this bow, however, is the Asmerian Swarm skill. These are minions that are summoned when you kill enemies.
Minions.
They will pursue all nearby
More
enemies,
minions.
damaging them
Let's go.
and inflicting a debuff on them that boosts
Let's
your
go.
elemental damage even
Give us
further.
minions.
Watch as you mow enemies down, and the swarms of Asmerian wisps aid you, melting
Yes.
enemies one screen at a time.
Yes, please. More minions.
The Ordained is a new spear, mastering in physical and lightning damage.
Where's
with
the
high
minions
critical
here?
strike chance too. This spear allows
I
you to
want
leech
more.
life not only from physical
I want
damage,
something for
but
Spectres as
lightning
well.
too.
Let's see. Let's see some Spectre
It also
Special.
creates a fragment of divinity
Maybe.
nearby periodically. What are those? Well, this spear has the skill Righteous Descent, which is an epic, divine leap, aided by angelic wings. If you use the skill when a fragment of divinity is nearby, it will become empowered, dealing significantly more damage, gaining massive area of effect, and bypassing its cooldown. When
Massive.
fighting a boss, let a bunch of the fragments spawn, and then just unleash your divine havoc, obliterating them.
This is stolen from
Last,
Diablo.
but not
for
least, we have a new
looking like-
unique jewel. Voices.
Oh, we get
Voices is
voices.
simple. It consumes 1 jewel slot to add more.
We get
There are versions
voices.
that add 2 jewel slots, 3 jewel slots, and for those who are absurdly lucky or rich, one with 4 jewel slots. Equip it and notice the slots appear next to your character's portrait in the center.
Why not? More jewels.
One of the things we are concerned about is how long it takes for experienced players to
You
replay
got
through
your
the
Ratsiri.
game in each new league.
Lich even
As
more.
we
okay.
learned from Path of Exile 1, one of the things that can really help is having elements in the campaign that tell you where to go, if you know what to look for. We'll cover just one example per act for Acts 1 to 3, but there are many more than just these. For example, Hunting Grounds in Act 1 is a large, sparse area, containing multiple entrances and landmark encounters. Here's an example of some of the changes we've made here. Finding the ritual encounter in this area isn't too difficult. Now after completing it, a trail of locusts will lead to the entrance to Freythorn.
Nice.
Just follow it and find the source of the evil.
Nice.
You may also find corpses of dead animals, killed and pecked at by the crowbell. You'll notice a trail of blood leading away from them. Follow the trail and it will lead directly to the boss.
I can barely see it.
We even put a signpost on the road to tell you which way to go to find Ogham Village.
In Act 2, in the Mastodon Badlands, you need to find the Lightless Caverns and track down the Abyssal. Now to make this quicker, in the level you'll find these cracks. Just follow them, and it will take you right to their lair, allowing you to find and unlock the Well of Souls.
Good.
In Act 3, the jungle areas have camps of explorers to sell you items. However, they are now even more useful.
Follow the crack.
By talking to the explorers, they will point towards the next area. Not only that, but it will also reveal it on the minimap, so you can know exactly where to go.
It's pointing it.
These are just some examples. We plan to do more and more of these over time in order to streamline the experience.
What about Spectres? Spectres.
Now, as this is an in-game expansion, it makes sense that we would work on Atlas QOL. We've added a search box that updates live as you type. Have a specific map you want to run? Now they will be much easier to find. If there are multiple maps,
They have the
hit an enter will
technology
move you
now.
from map to map.
Now, making a character build in Path of Exile 2 can be pretty complex. And instead of designing a build yourself, many players enjoy following online build guides.
We have a pretty awesome community that has built many tools over the years for designing builds, but we wanted to improve
POE
the
Ninja.
experience of following them.
So, we are introducing a new build guide system directly into the game client.
Here's how it
Yo.
works. Community creators who write build guides can now create a new file format, a build file. Once downloaded, the builds appear in the in-game client, and selecting one will show you everything you need to know to make that build. So you can see all the passives you need to allocate, ascendancy points you need to take, skill gems you need to equip, and
Wow.
recommendations for all the support gems you need to use as well. For items, the build designer can specify which uniques to use in each slot, or if needed, just add some notes to the item slot to say what kind of item
Wow.
you need.
That's
In
really
fact,
cool.
build creators can add notes to just about any of these areas, allowing them to explain different trade-offs in context, or
That's so
just give
cool.
more info about how these things should be used.
That's really,
They
really
can
cool.
also give level ranges to each element, allowing recommendations to change over time. Great for builds that need to respec after they reach a certain level.
Now, all of this is written in a standardized build format that creators can use, and we imagine that a lot of community build tools will be updated to add support for this format.
They just give you more work
Now
to do.
that we have trade market searching
It's
built
fine.
into the in-game client, we have added the ability to price check items you can find more easily. Control-Alt-clicking an item will now search for it on the trade market, showing you the current prices. For rare items, it's handy to exclude some
So
mods.
it works in
So we
game now.
added
You
the
don't
ability
need
to
the
enable
tools
and disable
anymore.
each mod, so you can see what effect each one has on the
They even
price.
keep the same buttons, even almost the same
Next
as the
up, we're
tools.
going to be talking about the new supporter packs for Return of the Ancients. Today, we're launching 2 new series of supporter packs, the Blood Reaver and Divinity packs. Each
What was
tier
that?
contains the pack's full face value in
You
points,
press Control
alongside several
Alt
exclusive
right click on the
microtransactions.
item and it
As
searches
always,
automatically
the microtransactions in these packs
price
are
checks
purely
it on the
cosmetic
market.
and do not affect your character's power
In-game.
or progression in any way. The Blood Reaver series of supporter packs contains 6 exclusive microtransactions. Let blood fuel your bloodshed. The Exsanguinator weapon effect draws the blood of enemies you've slain and funnels it into your weapons.
So there's a button combination. I don't
Turn the
remember.
appearance of your
Control
endurance,
right click
frenzy,
something.
and power charges into orbiting globules of blood with the Blood Reaver charges. While your charges are active, these blood orbs will grow in size when you absorb more blood from nearby enemies. There are options to have pure blood charges, or charges that still display which kind of charge they are at their core. A taste for blood doesn't negate a taste for style.
Yeah, it seems you
The
don't need
elite
that
Blood
on.
Reaver armor
I
features
mean,
crimson leathers and golden accents.
You still
to
need
set
if you
yourself
want to
apart from
check other
uncivilized
stuff.
leeches. It also features a back attachment.
We'll have
fashioned
to
out
see
of the wing
how
of
good
a
it is
colossal
implemented.
bat.
Although I'm not gonna
Alongside
play
every
a whole
Blood
lot
Reaver
of
is
Trade
their
League
trusted
anyway.
gargoyle pet. In true gargoyle fashion, they take the form of a stone statue when you are idle, leaping into action when you're on the move again.
That's cool.
What good is immortality if you don't have a vast mansion to come home to at the end of the day? The Eternal Blood Reaver supporter pack contains the Blood Reaver Manor Hideout. This exquisite 2-story estate features an organ, a grand dining table, and cages for your visitors.
Have seen this site
you
if
can
you want to
alter
go
the
at
walls to create as
POE2.
many or few rooms as you like.
Definitiveguide.com. No, I haven't.
Last but not least, the Servant of the Manor, eternally bound to the Order of the Blood Reavers. This henchman will manage your store, so you can spend more time spilling blood.
Stop that. We won't disappoint you. But if we do, you
Cyclones
to beat
cheat
us
sheet.
most violently.
I don't know who's Cyclone.
The Divinity Pack series also contains 6 exclusive microtransactions. Call on Divinity to aid you in eluding enemy hits with the Divinity Dodge Roll effect. As you sprint, actual divine lightning wings will form out of your back, leaving a trail of radiance
Don't click
as
on
you
it, it's
engage
corn. Maybe I
or
saw the
escape
race
from
in POE2,
combat.
I believe.
For
I'll have a
situations
look
that are
at
too
some point.
dicey, call on the gods above
I've opened
to
it on
send
the
down
other
the
screen.
Storm of Divinity portal to create a safe passage for you to retreat through. Adorn yourself with the Knight of Divinity armor set, a highly revered attire only bestowed to those deemed worthy for the divine cause. Equipping the Divine Surge character effect empowers you with a storm of divine energy. Using skills causes the storm to burst from your character, spilling raw divinity into the area around you. The Arbiter of Divinity wings are the final piece remaining to emphasize the force divinity has over this realm. This ancient precursor machine was found locked away in a highly guarded vault. Its original purpose is unclear, but it has been altered to fuel your maps using the pure, everlasting divinity within the statue. The pillars surrounding represent how many portals you have left for your map. This map device also tracks your progress as you complete the new Origins of Divinity storyline, added this expansion. Additionally, all
Nice.
microtransactions from the supporter packs will be
Khan
made
said he will
available for
hire
use
it if
in
no
Path of
swords, so
Exile
I'm kinda
1.
excited to see that.
On release weekend, we will also be releasing the Return of the Ancients mystery box, which will contain 2 armor sets, a set of map devices for your in-game adventures, a new tracking scroll that records the amount of currency you've gained from the currency exchange or your shop, and much more, like a set of
Tracking
finisher
scroll.
effects and affinity stashes. That's not all, however. The Fragment Stash tab is finally coming to Path of Exile 2, and with it comes some tabception. Inside this one tab, there's a tab for your various boss key fragments. There's also a tab for all your precursor tablets, with each type of tablet getting
Nice.
6 tabs of storage.
So you have to
Finally, there's a tab for
Money,
your
money,
Djinn
money,
barriers
money.
and inscribed ultimatums,
call this
both
the...
of which get their own 6 tabs. That's a lot of tabs.
That's a lot of...
So that's everything in
stash stuff.
050. This is by far the biggest update we've ever made to POE
What
1
about the
or
runes
2.
though?
Your
All of
in-game
those runes.
storylines, pinnacle bosses, crafting systems, items, ascendancy classes, and so much more. Now, because
They're
this update
unique,
contains so
though.
much in-game content,
And,
we're doing significantly more testing than usual. For that to happen, we're taking a little longer than usual between the announcement and the release. 050 will be released in 3 weeks on May the 29th, with the patch
I
notes
thought
being
this-
released on the Friday before
I
that,
thought-
on May 21st.
I thought
But
it's
there's just
longer
one more
than...
thing to talk about. Now that the endgame is up to scratch, we have to start talking about our plan for 1.0 release. The feedback we've had during early access has been critical for making all the improvements that we'll be making to the game. At the same time, we had to create enough in-game content to make an RPG that can call itself a successor to Path of Exile 1. Well, with 050, we now believe we have reached that point, and so this is going to be the last full-size league during early access. That's right, the next big update is going to be 1.0. Now,
Yo!
normally we
We
would do our
get
next big content release
1.0.
in August, but in the run-up to full release, our plans take a little longer on this one.
December.
As big as 050 is, 1.0 is even bigger. So we'll be launching 1.0 this year sometime after ExileCon. But
After
that doesn't mean we won't
ExileCon?
be doing updates in the meantime. In this final phase, we have a lot of things to polish throughout the game and balance to improve.
So they are doing 1.0.
I'm sure there'll also be feedback about
later.
the new endgame that we need to incorporate too.
Nice.
The difference is that the focus is not going to be on adding more content like the previous updates, it's going to be on improving what we already have. But we still want to encourage people to try out all the balance changes and improvements that we're making. So we're going to be running a few event leagues during this phase alongside each update.
Nice.
Think remixes of existing mechanics or features.
Perfect. That's perfect.
And speaking of ExileCon,
When
Don't
is
forget to pencil it
ExileCon?
in on the weekend of November the 7th in New Zealand.
November the
ExileCon
7th.
is a
So in
gathering of
December we
players,
get
and a chance for us to
1.0.
showcase everything we're working on for both Path of Exile 1 and 2.
6-month
And
leagues,
this will be
guys.
particularly important for us,
I
since
told
we
you.
finally get to unveil some
Where's
of the coolest
Astereus?
content that we've been working on for a while now, with Act 5 and 6.
Where is Astereus?
Tickets for the in-person event are currently sold out.
He
But
has
don't worry,
6 months.
all the announcements and talks
7
are going to be
even.
streamed online for all of you to watch. Now, I'm personally so excited for this. This is the year that POE2 comes out. The campaign is finally finished. It's been
6-month
8 years to
leagues.
get here, but we're finally near the finish line. And with that, it's time to move on to our live Q&A.
We have to go slow instead, indeed. Q&A with Ziggity. Okay, guys. This one is the live one, right? The one that always has sound issues at the start. We cannot hear it. They always have sound issues, man. Like literally every
Good to
Okay.
sit down for a nice long Q&A once again today. We just had a teaser for Return of the Ancients expansion and its complete overhaul to just every single thing in the endgame, complete endgame overhaul. The Runes of Aldor League with a frankly somewhat confusing amount of crafting and systems and things in it. It kind of keeps going. And then we've got like the Kalguran skills that work across weapons, the extra looking ascendancies and some insane uniques and all that sort of stuff. But honestly, it's kind of easy to talk about what's not part of 0.5. So with that very elegant segue, let's do that first. So I think some people definitely had an expectation or a hope that there was going to be a new class or a new weapon type here, swords perhaps.
Unfortunately, it's just the case that making a class is something that takes longer than a single cycle. So it was never going to be on the cards for 050, unfortunately. But
so it wasn't even that it was moved in this case.
No, it just
really
wasn't. It just isn't something that we
I'm
can
looking
do in a
also
short
at the
amount of time, So it's
Discord.
going to have to be the next one before we're able to get.
Well, last time you guys teased like the druid and the huntress beforehand. right?
Exactly. So it's kind of funny seeing everyone like this. Like probably the mistake we made was having a sword in the teaser for the breach stuff.
I thought it was a fitting run.
So no one thought about that, but it's just kind of funny.
It is a shame, but it seems like you guys have kind of, well, you keep raising the bar on yourself as far as class design is concerned.
And
Like,
it's not like we're not working on it in the background, right? Like that is definitely happening.
I've been seeing
So
that.
Sword in
We're
December.
simple people from New Zealand, like swords. They're advanced technology that we haven't
Right,
quite
okay,
gotten
yeah,
yet.
so you just don't understand them.
We're trying to learn how they work.
Just about to get on the map, aren't you?
There's like a straight line. There's like some metal. These are complex
There's a
things.
lot to figure out there. But yeah,
I'm actually happy
care to
about
speak
the
all,
league.
like, kind
I
of
think
what your
it's gonna
points
be
are in that
really
regard
cool.
As far as like classes and
I really shouldn't, just because it'll spoil the reveal for that will come
not
some of
exactly,
the time.
but like, what are you kind of hoping towards getting like from 0.5 onwards? In the lead up to ExileCon in terms of that? Are you hoping to get like all of the classes in the game, just one or two more or something like that?
Well, so I think that what the main focus is going between 050 and 1.0 is going to be more about like improving what we have, like polishing everything, and 1.0 is where you're going to get to, like,
no more content.
the big new content update, like that's going to include the Acts 5 and 6. It's going to include like class stuff. It's going to include like all that sort of thing, because really ultimately the main goal of what of early access is like make sure that all the systems that we have in the game are good, right? So we need to make sure the end game is good. We need to make sure that all of the the skills, just the way that combat is good, and like all the various things, like like even stuff that isn't good yet, like ascendancy trials, right? Like there's going to be stuff that we need to do before 1.0 to get good, and so like that's kind of so long as we can get that stuff, then I think people trust that we know how to create like an act at this point, right? Like so that isn't exactly something we need to test per se, so really what we need to do now is like assuming that people are happy with the end
I
game,
did not, Horizon.
050, that will mean that we've kind of checked all the boxes of stuff that we need to know, and there's still stuff that we need to improve, and like that'll happen between 050 and 1.0. But like that's the main thing we need to be sure of. And then once we've got that, it's like now we can get the big update, the ridiculous update that is 1.0 ready.
And I heard you mentioning that recently as well, that you don't feel like you really need to get the last acts in for testing.
No, I mean, like,
know how to do that.
we know how to do that. It's one of those things
No,
that,
I'm
people
checking.
saw in for like we know what we're doing when it comes to that stuff. It's just
Wow.
The plan's obviously to get like those last acts in and finish the story and have all that come out at launch.
in
To me,
1.0
that is
exactly, and look,
exciting
that'll be the launch.
conclusion to the story then. Yeah, exactly. So you have done, though, one extremely gigantic update here for Endgame. And it seems like you've done a lot all-in-one expansion.
Yeah.
And you've got this plan to like kind of do a little bit of like some other stuff in the interim. So why did you go for this route of trying to do so much all-in-one instead of spreading it out over, say, a couple of expansions?
So in retrospect, maybe we should have spread it out, but honestly, the reason is because we wanted to actually make it so that like we wanted to deliver a patch where like this is what we expect the end game to be. Like this is the template for what leagues look like when they're in end game, and that kind of thing. And I feel like if we'd just done a couple of them, it wouldn't have really got that across. Like it needs to be like, once again, this is what end game is, you know. And it really is fulfilling a lot more of what we had hoped for in terms of feeling like a world that you can explore. You know, that there's things everywhere and that kind of stuff that we had wanted for. And the other thing as well is there were just like a few things about the current end game, right? It just didn't really give you goals in the right way. Like you get to end game, you don't know what the hell to do, and a lot of players just leave right there. You know, there needs to be the case that when you get there, like there's objectives, there's things, you know, that feels like there's actually a storyline there, this kind of stuff, in order to entice players to actually go further than the campaign and actually get into endgame. So yeah, I think that if we hadn't have done all of the leagues at the same time, it just wouldn't really have kind of gotten across what we're really going for there.
Guys, it's kind of late here. I am gonna stop. I am gonna watch this one tomorrow morning at some point, or I'm gonna pause it somehow on the YouTube. Ziggy heard me that I'm not looking. He was like, why? I have to go to sleep because I'm waking up in like 6 hours from now. 6 hours and something. So I'll go to sleep and I'm gonna watch this one. So far he's looking really, really good.
She's not yet finished.
I really, really like what I saw there, especially the minion stuff. We're gonna get like, they said like 30 new minions in the 30 new monster types in the new expansion only. And I think I saw some new ones in the reworked Breach. And so we are getting Spectres, not to mention all of the stuff that we are getting with the stuff thingy, right? We are going for the bosses. Nah, I'm doing Spectres. I'm doing Spectres first hand, and then I'm gonna play around with everything else, because we have how much till it's gonna be 6 months, another 6 months league, so it's gonna be plenty time to try everything. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. I'm interested in that medium boss. Yeah, Isolate. That's true. It's gonna be very cool. I'm gonna allow you guys. I mean, you can go and watch it directly on the Path of Exile Twitch TV/Path of Exile on Twitch. The Q&A if you still are up and want to. I'm gonna go and sleep. Good night. I'll talk more about this one. I'm probably gonna get a video out tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. I have to see, I have to gather all the info and then give my opinion. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye. Good night.